This the year I make my ways. This the year of ventilate. Lately my small cycle chains. Burn the grass, too many snakes. Down with shallow escapades. Fuck your lemons, I want lemonade.
Let's just get this fucking thing rolling. It's what is it? Thursday night.
Episode Uno Ocho Cinco.
Is it?
A little
I think it is. Yeah, I think you're right.
a little Chad Johnson action.
Ocho Cinco, dude. Yes, it is.
We can get back to that.
Ocho Cinco.
You know I love them 80 numbered receivers.
The wide receiver numbers. Yeah, yeah, man. Dude, I've been seeing a lot of Ocho lately. Have you?
Him?
Yeah, he's always like around the game, and it's cool. Like, dude, he was at a Philly game, and he was like in the tunnel, and what's the quarterback for Philly's name? The kid who's nice as fuck. Jalen Hurts.
Yeah,
he's like, Jalen, I'm a big fan. And Jalen keeps walking, not realizing it's Ocho. And then he turns around, he's like, oh shit. Like, and just stabs him up. It was super cool. Dude, Ocho's always
that doesn't
been dope,
sound
man.
very fins up of him.
Yeah,
Dude, I was so mad when we got Ocho Cinco.
You were mad?
And no, when we got him and he didn't ever played for us because he like, I don't know, had some scuffle with his girlfriend.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, that was not good.
It's okay though. It's a new era. We
exactly
actually
sure
have some playmakers.
He's a married man.
Don't get me wrong.
He has a fiance.
Yeah. I'm sure he's
committed.
good for him.
It seems like he's cleaning up his act. I love Ocho. I hope he doesn't do anything crazy.
Oh no, he's no AB. We know that.
Not many people are.
Motherfuckers talking about
few and far between.
Apparently he's running from child support. Is that his thing now?
Dude, all I know is that AB is between Bill Cosby and Epstein.
Jesus, that's heavy.
No, maybe not Epstein.
No, neither. Come on, he's pretty fucked up, but dude,
he be doing wild shit.
I'm sure he does, but
his dick out at the pool, stroking it.
Don't get me wrong, dick out at the pool, stroking it, but I'm not putting that
long strokes too, because he doesn't have a regular cock.
You're gonna
like he has a cock. He doesn't have a regular penis. You know, like a regular penis, you're not as like disgruntled by it.
It's the same level of
disgruntledness. It's a big cock.
It's the same level of disgruntledness. One
versus a smaller
two.
Penis. If it was a smaller penis, are you just like, look at this little dick fucking idiot?
Maybe you won't see it as vividly, but it's the same exact action.
I get you, but like I feel like a big hog. It's scary. Like you don't know what he's gonna do with it. You know, like is he gonna use it as a weapon?
This is not Bill Cosby. That's all I'm saying. Okay, I'm not condoning it whatsoever. Do not misconstrue it as me condoning it.
Okay, Bill Cosby and Ray Rice.
All right. That it's a little less harsh. I was like, Jesus Christ, what is it?
Epstein was crazy. Epstein was crazy. I didn't have a second one.
There you go. You got it. Ray Rice.
Ray Rice. Yeah, man, AB's crazy, dude.
So,
I wish he was normal.
Of
like,
course,
I really do.
Of course. But of course, again, we're complete strangers.
Are we?
More so than ever. I'm so sad that you weren't there at all this year.
Yeah, I know.
The festival you inducted me into all those years ago.
Bro, I got you a loyal customer, and what do you pay me back with?
The most
a denial email? That's fucked.
That's fucked. All I'm gonna say is the one thing I regret is I just think it would have been sick for you to actually shoot John Summit this time. Because him on the main stage was...
I think I saw like one video of it. I saw more of Skrillex than I did Summy.
Brother. Skrillex?
Skrillex looked pretty cool.
Skrillex changed my life.
I think I saw that on one of the pins on the... What's that app called? What's that app called? Yo, let me tell you something right now. Laps... This app is an app for thoughts. Like, you gotta be a camera whore.
You like it?
No, not really.
It's gonna grow on you.
I feel like the introduction was too long.
Yeah. Look, I agree. Too long. The intro was too long, but I do like the...
I kind of like the UI. You know?
Exactly.
The UI is not bad. I like how it's... And I like the little montage thing. You gotta be like a camera whore. You gotta be like, you know, and.
But I like the way the photos come out. That's it, you know.
It's a fucking film filter.
I know.
Yeah,
I understand that.
It's
I
cool.
understand that.
You know?
But it's nice to have that.
I guess don't think this is gonna like break through.
Maybe it doesn't.
Because I felt like Be Real was way more original than this shit.
But it was more original. But unfortunately, the staying power on Be Real was a little bit light. It was a little.
What do you
light
mean, like for you to keep doing it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it was kind of like, oh, you know, when you finish the Spider-Man game, yeah, you're going to pop in every once in a while. You're gonna. But it doesn't have the staying power of me finishing One Piece.
Yeah, you're going to get me emotional already. Like, let's not talk about that. That's in the future.
That's the only reason why I don't feel that bad about you not going to 3 points.
What?
The fact that you've been in a Spider-Man hole. You weren't even watching the Hoops game earlier. I'm shocked. That's so unlike you.
Dude, the game's so good.
So
when I tweeted out at 5 a.m. on going into Sunday that I hadn't done anything that weekend except play Spider-Man, I was dead ass. Dude, within the first day, it was 38%. I've slowed down. I've slowed down.
You've been slow trotting it compared to that. He's hitting at 57%.
Yeah, no, the game's incredible. I highly recommend. I'm not going to talk about it too much, but I wouldn't rate it anything lower than a 9. I don't want to say 10 because 10 are some of the best games I've ever played, but it's definitely up there. I could give it a 10. We'll see how the game plays out. But right now, it's sitting at a nice 9.
Damn.
I have no qualm saying that shit.
So,
yeah.
You know, naturally
begin with
arrived about 6:47 in at 3 points.
With your
goofing
adventure.
off a little bit.
No, never mind.
We slide over to Isotropic, which is where Pasta was last year.
Mm-hmm.
It was on a new plot of land, though. Remember how before it was like you had to walk into the trees? This time it was like, instead of being right there, it was like, boom, the next plot of land over, and it was just straight grass.
No trees?
Like, no trees there. So it was just, like, there was some, like, shrubbery around the sides and stuff, but it was way bigger plot of land, and it wasn't so, like, I don't know if you remember that.
It's kind of
walking
like,
into
tight.
the tree possum one was a little tight, yeah.
I guess remembered I could probably go back and edit those photos because now that, like, because I was shooting at super high ISO, now with the AI, I might be able to, like, save those photos and make it look, like, crispy, maybe. Dude, but I did, what I loved about Isotropic, I did love the trees.
I agree.
Because it felt like you were in the wilderness almost. You're in fucking Wynwood.
This was more plot of landy than it was like that feeling of walking into
being in the
trees,
forest, you know, and seeing pasta.
almost like a jungle, but it's actually pasta.
Yo,
I love it. You come on, you know
when I got to Isotropic, Nick and I did the Spider-Man meme. We were like, we were fucking Drake and J. Cole.
Unfortunately, that was during your favorite, Dennis. Be careful what you say about Dennis Cruz.
Thanks for...
This is the 3 points,
I was
guys.
trying to make it a good moment, and now you just made it a bad moment.
Shut up.
No, Dennis was cool. It was the baby song where I was just like, nah, I hate him. I completely, like, jumped ship.
It was
like,
an anti-drop. It wasn't a drop.
Fuck
It was
this
just
guy.
the song we rode into it, like, just a groovy little thing.
It was a launch. Yeah, it wasn't a drop at all. If anything, he launched it.
So that was cool, actually. Not gonna lie,
fuck is that?
this is the man, the myth, the legend, the seeing guy. I don't even know.
Oh, but that's
He's
like part of the wall.
Father
or is
Bear.
that a human being?
No, that's a
or an art installation.
It's like a big art installation
okay.
thing that they have every year. Just another little thing. This fucking bird. Bro, so we were inside of this inside one, which honestly was weird because it was at where Ethan did the Christmas show that one year. Like, it's inside of that exact building.
Up to something studios?
I think so. Like, bro, I'm telling you,
Isn't
we're
that
like
a
here.
while away?
This is where the thing was, and like you walk through there, and then there's like a whole other side over here.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I looked back there, it was like that back area, and then right here were the stairs. I'm almost positive it was the exact fucking studio. And whatever, we saw Marte there. She was pretty cool. But it was just like this weird little, like, if you know, it feels the same way as that other place. Remember how that place felt? Now
small.
imagine that with loud, like, fucking rave music and people just like all over you. So yeah, we move on that. I discovered the best thing that I should do. I created a D&D, but for raving only. So only certain apps notify me.
Oh, nice.
It worked very well. I had it on all weekend. And then we go into the scaffolding one sequence, and look at what I see. A Tony Kukoc jersey.
Oh, that's like...
Chicago
what kind of color
Bulls.
is that? That shit looks like those old school like water cups.
Yeah,
you know
like the Miami water cups,
yeah,
bro.
like a Miami sub place.
I wanted to go up to him and say that Scotty should have shot it. Look at this little thing Logan has.
Dude, that's hilarious.
The
groovy inflatable arm.
what's it called? Yeah. So we start I would say the first main act we see, Caribou. He was chill as fuck. Definitely more of an alternative act. Was kind of like good that it was 8 p.m. on Friday. You know, it was like more chill,
It's still early.
whatever.
Yeah.
And we knew, dude, it's Fred again and Skrillex were coming up. So those
Right
were the big
after?
ones. Pretty much, it was like Caribou, 30-minute break. I think we went over to like Despacio for a little, which is like the disco stage inside. Whatever, not too long. Come back out, Fred again, bro. Did you see the videos that I posted at all?
I don't think so.
Bro, when he mixes Killers in the Jungle into Baby Keem.
I don't think I saw that.
Bruh.
I mean, I've seen his setup where he kind of just has like the Kanye
Yeah,
West like
he's
stand.
there
and he just,
doing the fucking, what do you call it?
doing the drum pad.
I will say, okay, Fred again may not have been worth all of the hype. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, mid again. No.
It was not mid again. I'm not going to say that. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
I think I
was
saw
having a good time with my friends and shit. We had a big squad, you know.
I think I saw someone tweet that like something negative about Fred again, and I was like, like
No. He came through, but it's just a lot of pauses. Remember last year with Rosalia, how it was like very like the pacing was kind of like.
yeah. Well, I mean, her shit's a production.
I know, but
Yeah.
it was kind of like stuff like that, and then it gets into like the sample, like you know how he does those things where he's like samples like an Instagram like video of some chick singing.
No, I do.
So
I didn't know that.
Well,
I mean, I've seen.
most of his big songs are literally taken where it's like pulled from like other things like TikToks, YouTube. I mean,
I've seen the Future turn off the lights thing, and it
well,
goes
that's
into
yeah, but that's like his
whatever
like
the fuck.
music.
Oh, okay.
The like, or my bad. So he has like a USB where it's like the more upbeat shit like that, and then he has one where it's like the album series where it's called Real Life, and it actually like it taking like these like random clips from the internet and turning it into like an album basically. But it's pretty gas. So like
Oh,
it'll like
interesting.
pull it up and it's fucking this chick Danny, what's her name from Kanye's label?
Kanye's label, Danny. Tiana Taylor?
No, the chick who was dating
070 Shake?
yeah, 070
Okay.
Shake. So 070 Shake, it's like she comes up and then that song starts, Smile on My Face or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking beautiful. Cammy, I forget what her name is.
Cammy. Oh, wait. Actual Life is like a
Yeah.
fucking series.
Actual
it's not
Life.
one project?
Yeah, so go to the third one. And one of them is Young Blue.
I like Young Blue.
That's Blue. But the best one for sure is Delilah. And that one's literally taken from this chick who
Yeah, it has a star on it.
it was her Instagram. Like she's just on Instagram singing it.
Oh, they're all
Bro.
just like different names, right?
Beautiful. But honestly the highlight was definitely, and I did get it on video.
Get
You
the
ready?
fuck out of here, no way.
It's mixed enough that we won't get tagged.
Oh shit. Yeah, what even is that?
Baby Keem comes in. Well, that song is
No, like what style of like EDM would you call that?
well him it's kind of like it's like a UK, like it's kind of like more of like the UK
Where is he from?
underground. Well, yeah, he's from
Is
the
it-
UK,
oh, okay,
but
okay.
like
Damn.
that's kind of like more of like the downstairs of space vibes, like that particular. I mean, that song's with Skrillex, so it's like they're together making something like that.
Oh, I don't want to get ahead
No,
of
they
myself.
didn't. So they didn't go back to back. Whatever. Fred again. There's not much else to say.
Or
Great
they didn't
vibe.
like Skrillex
It's
didn't
beautiful.
like bring him out or anything?
Nah, 15-minute break, which I kind of liked it like that because not gonna lie,
You guys
dude.
weren't upset? Like,
No.
okay, cool.
Nah, because bro, their back-to-back project is like its own thing, and it's also more of a B3B with Fortet anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of like it better to get like just
Yeah,
get
'cause they're a trio.
full- yeah, they do like the B3B.
Yeah.
That's what they closed Coachella with. Honestly, Fortet, would have been fucking beautiful if he was on, instead of, no offense to Caribou, instead of Caribou, if it was Fortet and it was a little
Then
more
Fred and then
cohesive,
Skrillex.
yeah, then that would have been fucking sick. But then Skrillex, dude, I'm telling you, bro, that vibe, unmatched. It was like literally a group of like 19 or 20 of us, like everyone just on good vibes, just fucking
squatting.
enjoying it. Half of us is first time seeing Skrillex, you know, fucking. Bro, I don't even know how to describe it. The energy was just beautiful, and the fact that at the end he plays 2 dubstep tracks, OG dubsteps, Bangerang, and
Oh,
fucking
yeah, I heard about that.
Scary Monsters
I think
and
I
Nice
saw it.
Sprites.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. And then when you finish those 2, there's like 10, 12 minutes left, and it's like, well, now what could he do? He's already played all the new tracks that
And
he
the
wanted to
classics.
hear, and the classics. Bro, he busts out the Humble fucking Kendrick remix, Sicko Mode remix, and then I think there was one more like discussing like remix, bro. Like I've heard those tracks before, but bro, hearing Sicko Mode on those fucking festival speakers, his remix of Sicko Mode, I mean it exists, you can go and listen to it.
Yeah.
But like, bro, it was just something special.
That's
Like,
fine. I didn't know he had a Sicko Mode remix.
yeah, and then the joke. Remember, I was pissed that he was double booked with Kind of Music. The joke was like 15 minutes in. All right, guys, let's leave like 5-7 minutes early so we can go get us spot. Like 8 minutes left, I'd just scream out, like, "We're not fucking leaving!" And everyone's just like, "Thank God,
That's so fucking funny.
you loon." We go over to Kind of Music, bro. I swear to God, it was like I walked right into it, and I just go, kind of reeks like mid in there. Like I don't know, bro. It was 20 minutes left of like some like fucking Afro house set. Like I feel like that's one of those where you have to just sit there and indulge in the whole set, not like catch 15 minutes and be like, okay, now what? So we went over to Clooney, and bro, that stage RC Cola, I'm sure you remember it from last year.
Yeah, that's where Black Coffee was last
Yeah.
year.
So
And Wu-Tang
they got
or
rid
some
of
shit.
mainframe.
Busta.
Yeah, remember the inside one, mainframe?
That where Freddie was.
Yeah. Freddie
Yeah,
was in
and it
there.
had, like,
and then
the shit on top.
Yeah, where it's
Yeah.
like literally like that fucking pit.
Yeah.
That was completely out. That whole area is blocked off. You couldn't walk through it.
Word.
And it was like you had to either go one way all the way around the building or this way,
fuck?
like through, which was, dude, I'm talking RC Cola. I guess because they got rid of mainframe, and I mean, dude, it was Clooney and Dom Dollar. Like those are 2 of like the big fucking like Miami boy DJs, you know? Dude, it was a stew. When we got in there, it was like barely get in there.
No, dude, last year for Black Coffee, like
It was that bad.
yeah, man, they wouldn't let me in the fucking pit because they were at
You
capacity.
wouldn't have even been able to get near the pit.
No,
with
yeah,
fucking
and they
this.
It was like a fire risk or some shit. Like they had like a
Yeah,
fire
because that
department
plot
involved.
of land is just like
It's
weird
too,
for.
I mean,
like,
it's
for a big
it's
act
too,
like that.
Yeah, it's too small for like someone who's gonna bring a lot of people. And then, dude,
But they tried it with mainframe, and that was even worse because it would get so hot above you. At least this, yeah, it was a little stewy, but it wasn't like.
dude, no, I'm telling you, that was making my way to try to shoot Black Coffee and getting back was like, I mean,
Yeah.
dude, like sardines, motherfuckers were packed in, like close, like very claustrophobic. I don't know, like
I'll
that.
be remiss if I don't mention Skrillex and Clooney both have like a song where it's like the same sample. It's gonna be a fine night tonight. It's gonna be a fine day tomorrow. Whatever, bro. For the last year, I thought Clooney's remix was better. Dude, Skrillex's remix washes it. Like live was the most fucking
That was funny.
amazing. And then you hear Clooney's, and it was cool because it was a callback. You know, like it was still good, and it was cool to like see it like right after in a different form.
Yeah.
Clooney did his thing. Shout out the boy, best merch in the game. But Dom Dalla,
That hat is fucking nice. I
yeah,
will
thank
say.
you.
It looks pretty.
No, his
like,
shit is. I'm so excited for the next
premium.
drop. I got a couple of things. You'll be seeing them for sure. I got some black Clooney merch. You know, need
Nice.
some techno shit.
Oh.
So, dude, during Dom Dalla, so there was this band that I found out, Sagittarius Aquarius. And they're like this like really random like EDM type band. It's called like IDM. I don't even know. It's like some fucking
Indie dance music.
half. Yeah, well no, it's actually not that. It's like a hybrid of like alternative and yeah, it kind of like indie dance music. Like that would be a good way to put it. That's not what the thing is, but like that's
Yeah.
the. And bro, so like right when Clooney's about to finish, it was like try to drink from the water because obviously like not everyone had a water pack, so people are like drinking my water. Bro, nothing. I'm like, oh,
Beaches.
fuck.
Fucking
There's an
beaches.
hour and 15 minutes after this festival, and I'm kicked on water in a stew.
Yeah, what time is it at this point?
2:45,
God,
2:50, 2:55. And bro, we walk over there, and right when I get to the water thing, I just hear in the distance the one song that I wanted to hear from Sagittarius Aquarius, and they were playing it. And we just, I go to my homies Ari and Luz. I'm like, yo, guys. All right, this will only be 3 minutes. I promise you. And we just run over there, and they were both jamming too. Bro, it was just awesome because, like, that's one of those things I saw. Oh, they're double booked with this person, and there's no way I see them. I just happen to walk over and get water, and they're fucking playing the song I wanted to hear. Beautiful. We go back to Dom Dalla. Bro, he's just so good. He's honestly, it's not even a hot take. He's like John Summit without the fluff.
It's always good.
yeah, you'd like him a lot more. He's Summit without the sing along, which, not gonna lie, last year Summit didn't really have the sing along, so you probably didn't get
What's the sing
that.
along?
You know, the songs, like, he has like those.
Oh, the songs you sing along to.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Where you
Dumbass.
are. Yeah. But where you are.
Oh, you really figured that one out.
That's the song that they were chanting in the train at ARC.
Oh,
They all started singing it in the train,
Yeah.
and we were just there like,
Cold
my
tea.
boy Moose let out a. He was so annoyed. All right, so moving on to the next. Yeah, Dom Dalla did his thing. It was fucking dope. Saturday, let me see. Saturday was definitely like a weird lineup, but we go and see because Violet wanted to see Two Shell. They're actually pretty fucking gas. It's like this like band thing. I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a DJ, but like it sounds more like, or at least it looked like it was like a DJ set, but it sounds more like kind of like alternative-y. I don't fucking know.
Mm-hmm.
And the voice is like pitched. So that was pretty cool. We go over. This was like when we actually spent time at Isotropic. We were there for like an hour and a half, just vibing, dancing.
That's a field, right?
Yeah, that was the old one. So we go to Subtract for a little bit, and it was just kind of boring, bro. Not gonna lie. I don't know if you know who that is. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
I mean, they had shit with Drake and The Weeknd.
But that was the problem. Like after, like, okay, Caribou before all the madness, like that was fine. But like to be going from like, oh, we're over there fucking grooving tits at fucking Isotropic, and then you walk over and it's just like something like that. Whereas like Two Shell was more like upbeat. You know what I mean? Super downs. So that was when we pivoted. Like it was just like too slow.
The vibes are down.
Yeah. So this was when Iggy Pop
I thought that was
was
a group name or some shit.
Yeah. So Saturday's lineup was kind of mid during the day. So it's kind of like,
What time did you get there?
this was like so we started seeing Two Show at like 8, and then an hour and a half later. That's what I mean. And then we're going to Gorgon City instead of Iggy Pop, which that was like.
Dude, I saw a video of Iggy Pop. Did you see that video that 3 Points posted?
Nah, what, it looked crazy or what?
He was just like so wrinkly.
I know, dude.
And then he had like a little belly that
like
looked
a
like
beer belly, yeah.
Yeah, but it kind of looked like he was pregnant. Like,
nah, dude.
I'm sure it would have been
sure
fun.
it was
I don't
cool,
know, you know. But
sure
I
it was
guess the
cool,
video
but-
wasn't like the best video they could have
to
posted.
represent, but
Yeah.
they're just like, oh, this is Iggy Pop.
And I get
I know what
like
you want
he's
us
like
to do.
1,000 years old. But,
Yeah.
you know, I don't know.
So we go to
Got a
Gorgon
different angle.
City,
Because it was from the side.
which we split up. Apparently, Tokisha was fucking gas.
Dude, I saw she brought out Nothing Natasha.
Oh, so that would have been who you wanted to come out.
Nah,
I'm sure she was.
I mean,
dope.
dude, I've heard she's a great performer.
It was just like, bro, like Gorgon City was just as slammed as fucking Clooney and Dom Dalla, because it was the same place, RC Cola, and like just the thought of like, all right, now back again, it was just killing me. But then this is where the end game starts. Grimes, bro, Grimes.
Oh, Grimes.
On the main stage,
Mm-hmm.
dude, she was magical. I don't know what it was, but it was Elf Tech Rave, Grimes Elf Tech Rave. So it wasn't even just like, oh, it's Grimes singing. Like, no, it's a DJ set.
Yeah.
You know, she's got the visuals of her as an elf. By the way, Like I said that night, Elon, arrest me. I was drooling over her for sure.
You're trying to have another fucking X squared, Y to the honor power.
X-wing at maliciousness or X100 pretty. She could choose.
Yeah.
I'm down for either of them.
The Bad Bunny debut album.
So, and this was at one point during Grimes. Like, my boy just, like, comes up to me. Like, I asked him a question, like, whatever. And he just goes, ah. It was the same dude who did the groan at Arc. Mm-hmm. And I thought it was a bit. I thought he was doing, like, you know, I thought he was showing me that he's double jointed. I thought it was a bit.
Okay.
That's going to come back later. That's all I'm going to say. He walks away. We shred Grimes.
So blue balled. All right.
We shred Grimes. And then there was a gap before Jamie Jones. And not gonna lie, whoever was playing on that intermission, the Gap DJ was kind of gapping. Like, we're all chilling. Like, come on.
Oh.
You know, it's multiple days of, like, a festival where you're, like, fucking walking all around. Bro, Jamie Jones, this motherfucker played a goddamn Kick Push remix.
Oh, Lupe?
Bruh.
Damn.
I swear to God, when I heard it, because all you hear is like, I was just like, bro. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Lupe? Like,
yeah.
like,
real talk, shout out Lupe.
Anyone who was within an earshot of me, Lupe? You know what I mean?
Ghana?
And then he starts, yeah, it was kind of like that. And then he just starts fucking going in. His was fun as fuck. And then, of course, the end game for real. John Summit, back-to-back Green Velvet. As I said, you know, Summit's, like, fluff does get a little bit annoying.
Oh, we gotta do some interrogating.
Ending on Where You Are, the song from the train.
Yeah, we've all heard it.
Was a little bit
played out.
It was a little played out. He could have played the remix. The Gorgon City remix is a million times better, and I was screaming it at the top of my lungs with Afters guy from New York. I was screaming it at the top of my lungs at the Gorgon City remix.
That must be so annoying.
Yeah,
to like
right?
put out an original product.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's like kind of like a canvas.
Is it like reworked or does it like?
It's like, don't get me wrong, the vocals are the same, but like it's a completely different like musical experience.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. That must still suck though. You know?
So, and there was this fucking song that I kept wanting them to play. Tell That Boy to Shut Up. The one I showed you, like that with the what's it called? The Stormzy like reference. Tell That Boy to Shut Up. Gorgon City played it. So not only because that's the song that Summit played at Arc.
But Gorgon was what, before Johnson?
Yeah, like 4 hours before.
Oh, okay.
But I will say him with Green Velvet was fucking sick. The unreleased songs that are on Summit's label that are going to come out are actually fucking gas.
His songs or like people?
Like other people's. Oh. A couple of them are other people's. Hypnotic by Max Styler. Welcome to the Night, which comes out this weekend. And then the third one, the other one that really got me was his song, an OG song of his, Trip. It's from 2021.
That he hasn't released?
Or no, it's been out. It's been out. But like he doesn't play it that often. You know what I mean? Like, they played this remix of like Funk Soul Brother by Fatboy Slim, like an OG song. That was fucking amazing. And my favorite part of that actually was that it was Pope, Logan, and Jaeger's all first time seeing them, like kind of, you know what I mean? I think Pope had seen a little bit of Summit. The rest of the lot hadn't seen any of those two. And bro, it was just so funny because like me and Violet are like looking at each other at times like, oh god, like this Summit track, you know what I mean? And then I look over to Jaeger and he's like, I finally see why you're obsessed with John Summit.
That's so funny.
And the next day they're like, oh my god, that set was ridiculous. And I was just like, yeah, it was pretty fire. Cool. But it wasn't Skrillex or Grimes.
Right, let's get down to the nitty gritty.
Yeah, my favorite three were probably Skrillex, Grimes, Jamie Jones, and not gonna lie, Dom Dalla has to go into that mix because he was just. Dom Dalla does this thing where he has like 5 or 6 songs you know he's gonna play, but you don't know what the drop's gonna be every time.
That's cool.
So it's like he'll always play someone else's remake. He'll always, which is Summit doesn't do that.
So Summit's not in your top 3. Okay. Where would you rank
but
Summit?
You already knew that.
So where would you rank Summit's Saturday performance at 3 points?
With the back-to-back, I would probably put it at like 6 or 7 for me for the weekend.
How many times did you say?
A lot. Oh wait, you mean
like 8?
So I'm ranking this on the amount of times I've seen him.
Yeah.
Oh, it was probably like I've probably seen him like 10, 11 times, 12 times at this point. It was probably around like 8 or 9.
So lower end.
Like just because
it keeps getting lower.
It's just, you know, like I've seen, like I feel
Too
like
much.
there's been energies, like not even that. There's just been energies of him that I've resonated with more.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like
I thought you were gonna say didn't fuck with.
oh,
And
no,
I was
no,
like,
no.
whoa, what?
No, the bottom, like it's
Yeah.
not that far, and the worst of the worst isn't that bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
you're
they're
telling
all,
me like the range.
But
isn't,
in
like,
general, yeah, it's
that
not like
crazy. Okay, yeah.
but from 8, I would say the difference between like 1 or 2 is pretty heavy. That I'll say, because when I saw him at Space for 7 hours in February, it was like
It's hard to top that.
7 hours of just,
Yeah.
and now it's like 2 hours, and he didn't play like the 4 tracks that I was begging him to play. Tell That Boy, Don Julio, which I showed you that one as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right, he played Losing Control. That's a fun one.
That got it from like 10 to 8.
Yeah, that moved it up a little bit, I will say. No, what moved it up was Acid Trip. That's the one that moved it up. All right.
My favorite thing is trying to get Nick to slander John
I
Summer.
know. I'm always like at the stake. You're just like you're like one more word and I'm pushing you off. I'm gonna make a clip where you said he sucks. That's what it is.
And we're gonna tag him.
John Summit.
Yo, I don't know, man. You can't trust anyone that smells like David Dobrik. You know, with the tongue
Nah,
out. He has a tongue
he
out
has social
smile.
anxiety. Don't.
Oh, word.
Don't go in too hard. Nah, I'm fucking with you. Yeah, he's a shit show too. You know, he's partying his
Is
ass
that why
off.
he's an alcoholic?
Yeah, I guess. Luckily, I'm not graced with those negative. This little one twisted has me right. I'm
Yeah,
twisted
that's cool,
off that.
Nah, I guess.
But all in all,
it's just funny to talk shit.
all right. So I loved the late night stage last year. You know I did. Remember us sitting there on the curb? Like it was just
Oh, the
more
one in the
like
back.
yeah, the one in the
Did
back.
they have a back
They
thing?
didn't even have a backstage for intermissions.
What?
Not gonna lie, kind of wish they had it at least for intermissions, just because that
sure.
was cool.
I thought that
Nick
idea was
Leone
genius, dude.
was on there. It was cool.
Because like if you want to like
but-
stay in that
yeah.
area, you could just like watch
Yeah.
whatever and then move back.
But
to
not
where you
gonna
were.
lie, like the vibe of like Jamie Jones, and it was like an underworld set, so it was definitely different from like the type of set I've ever seen from him. And then Summit and Green Velvet on the main stage was just fucking sick. Like it
Where was
just like
the underworld shit? Where was that? Same spot?
yeah,
Okay,
main
okay.
stage,
Main stage,
underworld, like Jamie Jones, like bro, it was
Jamie Jones. That's
dude. I'm telling you, the kick push, that's just.
Yeah, I'm sure that was.
Like the reason why the Jamie Jones set is like the type of set that I feel like anyone from any walk of life could have enjoyed. Summit and Velvet, maybe not. I do think that some people like there was definitely a lot of highlights and it was a good set, but it's more like you got to be in the scene and like really to enjoy it.
to know and shit.
And then of course Skrillex. I mean, dude, dubstep at 3 points. I never would have saw it in my entire life. Bangerang, face.
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool.
And everyone's just jumping around like.
Summit was kind of not Summit. Skrillex was the one I wanted to shoot most, to be honest. I mean, I wanted to shoot Tokisha.
No, I mean,
But Skrillex, I felt like would have made for like
I feel
really
like
fun.
Skrillex, Fred again, Tokisha, and like maybe even like Iggy Pop just for the memes.
Gabe Vincent looked nice right there.
Gaby boy.
He might still have some of that heat magic.
You know, I mean, Struce does, that's for sure.
What was that, dude? He just decided to get career highs in everything. What the fuck was that?
He's done it for us a million times. The playoffs.
Man. He's nice.
He
So
bailed us out a few
I wish
times.
Max the best of luck. Yeah, he did, except against the Celtics.
Yeah, you're right. He was, or the worst against the Nuggets. I hated him against the Nuggets. It'll come out. But all in all, 3 Points is definitely one of the most fun festivals of the year. It's neck and neck with Arc for sure.
Any notable besides like Isotropic and like RC Color? Any other differences you noticed? Did it get bigger or was it the same size?
Oh, dude, the crowd was rampant on Friday night. Like I'm
Like
talking,
a lot of people?
Yeah, everywhere you went, it was just like. I mean, you've seen it when it was pretty packed.
Yeah.
Bro, it had to be like an extra 5,000 to 8,000 people.
Jeez,
like
shit.
that. Like obviously the whole Skrillex and Fred again thing.
Yeah,
They don't
that
play
was-
here ever, and they're in the middle of like such a hype run. So Saturday was definitely more like. You know, like you could kind of be standing around.
Yeah,
and
like the
find
dust
people,
kind of settled.
like, yeah, a lot less people were there Saturday, in my opinion.
I saw a lot of people selling Saturday tickets, but not Friday tickets.
Yeah, because it was the same reason, you know. It was my favorite thing about it was that I guess I'm more entrenched in like the scene. I guess like there's just so many people I know everywhere. Like just meeting new people, friends of friends, fucking exchanging candy and shit like that was always fun. Giving people my clips and shit like that. But all in all, a lot of fun. Then afterwards, we went to the after party, and this is where the story continues. Finally, you get it, bro. We walk into space. We're there in the back for a little bit. It was Jamie Jones back-to-back, one of the Martinez brothers. So Martinez brother. It was fun. Nice. Not gonna lie, they were vibing. But bro, when I found my boy Moose, he just looks at me right in the eyes, and I had completely forgot about the bit. And he just looks at me right in the eyes and goes, bro, his finger was actually like broken.
What, he had to get like a metal thing?
Like he literally couldn't bend like this part. It was just like, like stuck.
How'd he break it?
The whole time, I don't fucking know.
He doesn't know, yeah.
Probably not. The whole time I thought it was just him doing something as a bit like and being like, give me 1 second. Yeah. And he shows it to me again in space, and I was just like, bro, this fucking guy.
Did he fix it?
He has some splint on now. He'll be all right. Shit. Yeah. Although he is going to Halloween, so all bets are off this weekend.
Yeah, he's gonna break another fucking finger.
So yeah, and then of course the afters were aftering. I don't even really know what to say except the 3 points ending at 4 shit is fucking dope, and it's a very unique vibe. Whereas most festivals end at like 12, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah. But, the latest. Sometimes they try cutting it at 11, really. You know.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, you gotta get the fuck
10
out.
on Sunday of Ultra, that was horrible. It's like all of a sudden it's dark and you're just like, okay, only a couple more hours. Bye.
Yeah, but on Friday and Saturday they don't.
No, it's still midnight.
That's crazy. That's so strange. I mean, it does.
MMW is its own fucking monster anyway, and it is kind of a hectic ass fucking. It's right in the middle of downtown, like.
And they just announced like not the whole lineup, but like a good amount.
Phase 1.
Yeah, phase 1.
Bro,
I don't really like the phase 1 of festivals.
But
Ultra, I mean, I understand
that's so Ultra. They always do.
But like a lot of festivals do that shit.
Yeah,
and it's like more artists. Like just give me all the fucking artists, or you clearly haven't booked all the fucking artists.
Yeah, they're still like settling some things.
Whatever. Fine.
But Calvin Harris, pretty dope. Definitely would be someone that I would be curious.
Imagine if he brings up Frank.
Yeah. Frank in Miami. That'd be my dream of all dreams.
Crazy.
He'd probably bring someone out knowing him. He's obviously going to be on the main stage closing one night.
Yeah, but it'd be like Offset.
Yeah, exactly.
Which isn't,
it's not dope, bad, but
it's just not the unicorn.
It's not Bieber. Which,
I can see that.
What's it called? The Bieber song. Skrillex played it, I think. The remix. Yes. Oh, where are you now?
Yeah, honestly, kind of a slapper. You know. That's pretty cool.
But of course, it's a remix. Cool. So it wasn't the OG.
Wait, yeah, but he was already on the fucking song.
He was on the OG. I'm just saying, like.
Oh, is that available? Like a Skrillex remix?
It should be. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe probably just Festy edit. Just more like.
Made it more Skrill.
Yeah.
More Skrilly.
So the dude Fisher back-to-back Chris Lake at Ultra. That's something that's super interesting. And then there's this group called Master Hand, which is Sudden Death and a couple of other dubstep DJs, Space Aces and Eptic, all gas. Master Hand, like from fucking
Super Smash. Yeah.
So that's something I want to see. We'll see. I probably won't do all 3 days. Friday kind of sucks at Ultra. Usually,
I mean, dude, because it's like come from work, and then the traffic,
and even then it's just all the traffic. Everyone gets there late. It takes like 2 hours to get in. Boom, Saturday, Sunday, you walk right in. So yeah, I guess we can move on to.
Should we talk MLB? Like World
Series?
Do you
want to say, or how was Saturday on the UFC realm? Because obviously,
bro, Saturday was fucking weird, dog. It was. I mean, the card was weird as shit because the third fight, right, which was Johnny Walker versus I can't remember the dude's name, Ankalev or some shit. Mm-hmm. Johnny Walker takes a knee to the head while he was grounded, which is illegal, and then they're like break it up. The doctor comes in, And then the doctor calls off the fight. When you could look at Johnny and see that he's clearly normal.
Jesus.
And he's trying to get back. And supposedly the doctor asked him, "Where are you?" And he was like, "Oh, I'm in the desert." You know, you got to remember Johnny's fucking Brazilian. English is a second language.
Yeah.
You know, who knows how the fucking doctor's talking? Because English might not be his first
I'm
language.
in the desert.
Yeah.
What the fuck? He
I mean,
actually
he's
said
right. Yeah, he's right. Is he wrong? It was in fucking Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
So you know, he is in the fucking desert. You know.
I'm in the desert. The fact that was the right answer is actually hilarious.
Yeah. And the doctor calls off the fight, and this happens after a dude earlier in the same card, I believe, or maybe like the last prelim, got kicked in the nuts, went down, and was like, dude, you can clearly tell he was in pain. And the doctor goes up to him and he's like, "Oh, you didn't get kicked in the nuts." And then they show like a replay, and you can see the fucking leg, the foot like right on his balls. Like you can tell like it went to his nuts. And the doctor was like, the same doctor was like, no, you didn't get kicked in the nuts. You're good. And he's like, "What are you talking about?" It was like dick and balls, like all dick and balls. Like
Oh my
the
God,
dude,
that's
the dude
hilarious.
literally got sent to the hospital after that. He went to the hospital.
Jesus.
And
of course.
so the third fight was a shit show.
And then
Kamaru and
I heard about the scorecards. The Kamaru.
yeah, it was just weird. Me personally, I thought Kamaru won second and third.
Wow. But
I was also rooting for Usman.
But Hamza did 8-10 the first one, right? Or 10-8 the first one? Or was
I
that
didn't think it was that
over-exaggerated?
much of a beatdown. I mean, he controlled him and he got him to the ground, but I don't think he was like destroying him.
Damn.
But
so
he
then
did
that
win
is-
the round
he
flat
won
out.
yeah.
But yeah, for
But
sure
a lot of times
10-9.
you win around 10-9.
I think of 10-8 like, dude, you were about to lose the fucking fight.
Yeah.
You know,
Like,
I
yeah,
didn't
you were
really
a second
feel
away
that
from
with
losing.
Usman, you know?
And then he really did. He settled in and just...
Dude, I mean, second
I
round
mean, it's a
wasn't
tough
that
fight for him,
much.
so it's not like, you know what I mean? You can't
Moving
really...
up a weight class, taking it on 12 days notice. Like, dude, Usman looked actually pretty good. I think if it was a 5-round fight, he would have won. Because it looked like he was changing the tide. He was stopping the takedowns. And on the ground, standing up, he was just winning. And then Conor tweeted that any fight that's for a title contention, in terms of like, oh, the winner of this fight gets to
Goes
fight
to
for the
the title
belt,
fight, yeah.
should be a 5-round fight. I totally agree. That's
do
the
agree.
smartest thing Conor's ever said ever.
Yeah, those
I wish it was
3-round fights are
5-round.
goofy.
Yeah, especially it's like, oh, the winner of this gets the belt, not gets to fight
But
for the belt.
He's right there.
You know, because if you're gonna fight for the belt, you're gonna fight 5 rounds, so you might as well show that you can do 5 rounds.
Yeah.
So whatever. I mean, Chimaev won, and it's not like the worst decision. Like
Yeah.
I could see a world where he wins that fight for sure.
Yeah, no biggie. But
You know, because the
cards
second round,
the cards just looked so wonky.
yeah, because
This
everyone
guy's
has
got
a different
8-10,
opinion.
This guy's got 2. This guy's got fucking...
This one had him winning the second round, but the other one had him winning third, and then
Yeah.
losing. Like no, like judging is whatever.
That's been an issue though.
And then, dude, the last fight, dude, Volkas ate a crazy leg kick. Did you see that leg kick? You haven't seen... Dude,
Really?
I don't know what it is this year with the leg kicks at that weight class, but bro, man, I guess some of my favorite fighters have just eating crazy leg kicks.
Wait,
where it's
who
like, I mean, Dustin. Ate,
Oh, yeah,
and then they had Charles Oliveira versus the other guy, and you know I'm not a big fan of the other guy, but it's same weight class and major leg kick, but it
Yeah.
wasn't a knockout. But look at this. No, crazy, dude.
Jesus.
And then look at this point.
It took him that long.
And then it got to a point where like he was doing the hammer fist, and Volk's head was like on top of his knee, and he's just going like this, pounding, and you could see him like, no, it was pretty brutal.
That's ugly. I mean, obviously Makachev is...
Islam's nice, man. Supposedly Islam wants to fight Leon. I'd love to see that.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Islam looked good. I mean, they both look good until the leg kick happened.
Yeah.
I mean, Volk taking it on short notice, I did not like. I thought it was fucking dope.
Of course,
like, he's a
yeah.
fucking savage, but
yeah, it's...
you don't
both
train.
fights on short notice kind of
yeah, man. You know, you're moving up. You don't train, and you got caught with one, man. And he was.
Shit happens.
It seemed like he was struggling with his mental health because he was just like sitting around not knowing what to do with himself, and that shit kind of sucked. Like seeing, but I mean, it was cool that he was vulnerable about it. But I just hope he's good because he was like, I just want to be active, whatever. I don't like sitting around. I get in my head too much, and it's like, whoa, And dude, that guy's like the goat of the featherweight. Like it used to be Max, now I think it's Volk. I mean, obviously he defended it, and supposedly he wants to fight in January, but against Topuria, who's nice, but. I don't know, man. That leg kick was brutal. He hasn't been knocked out in like 10 years.
Jesus.
Yeah, and that leg kick was good. And it's crazy because like
right to like almost at the temple.
He was dodging it, and I guess went like, phew,
ripped him right in the fucking head.
Dude, man, just heavy leg kick, bro. Islam. I didn't see the fight going like that at all. Like Islam with a leg kick, what?
Good God.
But Islam looked good, and he definitely proved the doubters wrong. He showed up. You gotta give him credit.
Fucking beast though. So
yeah, he's nice for sure. But I mean, I thought the first fight like Volk had that. You know. I understand why he went to Islam and whatever. But
yeah, you're expecting
if that fight goes 6 rounds, Volk's fucking eating him alive. And it's if you don't stop it, if that's because a street fight, Volk's beating his ass. But this time he caught him with a good one. That's what it is.
So does Jake prove himself? Jake Paul.
Yeah, against Nate Diaz, bro. That's gonna be interesting.
Gonna actually do MMA. I can't.
So supposedly it's gonna be in December 14th. I don't know.
Damn, that's close.
It'll be 14th. Interesting. What I appreciate about Jake is that like I feel like he at least puts on like interesting events, and they're entertaining for the most part.
It's not the last one we watched.
I mean, dude, that KSI Tyson Fury shit was atrocious.
You get more out of the Jake, but no, that's gonna be interesting to see. Oh, he finally crossed the MMA border. That'll open up some interesting fight.
Let's see what Nate Diaz does.
Yeah,
if it goes through. I mean, Saturday we got Tyson Fury and Ngannou in boxing, MMA to boxing. They were. I didn't watch a press conference today, but dude, Tyson had his dad there.
Of course.
And dude, the guy's just talking shit. Yeah, he's just so fucking funny, man. Like in terms, it's great to have him honestly, because like I'm sure he could be annoying, but like he'll always just make something go viral on Twitter. So then it's like, oh, that's right, this fight's happening, and then it's just promo. They don't even got to do anything. They just sit back and laugh and like, dude, my dad's fucking crazy. Like
that's wild.
But dude, that fight's gonna be sick. I hope it's fun. I mean, dude, he's been getting coached by Mike Tyson.
Damn.
And Mike Tyson was there in the press conference. He was like, and new, like, and God knew, like, it was just funny.
Nah, they're a great pairing. Let's be real.
Yeah. No, I wonder how that fight's gonna go. So that shit should be cool. And then, dude, John Jones had to pull out.
Oh my gosh.
I know, he ripped like a pec or some shit, and now.
Well, that was during, when was that?
A couple days ago.
But when was the fight supposed to be?
Couple weeks, November
it was
like 11th.
During EDC, so yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, well, it would have been a sick fight.
We'll get it eventually. I just remember last year during EDC, leaving Green Velvet La La Land, another back-to-back with John Summit, getting back and finding out Izzy lost. Back then.
Yeah, now Izzy's gonna take like a year break.
Shit.
I think it'll be good for him, but I like it watching Izzy fight. I think he's a fucking sick fighter.
Yeah, of course we love him. But speaking of big tickets, before we get to the sports world,
the Bad Bunny tickets. I didn't even look at the price.
First of all, obviously, you're gonna just try to shoot it, right?
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
It's at the arena. I've shot him there before. I've shot him every time he's been here.
Oh, it's at the arena? But
he's doing 3 nights.
3-night run, yeah. Well, that's
Friday,
cool,
Saturday,
because at
Sunday.
least it's more intimate. That's gonna be a fucking shit show those fucking days.
Bro.
Trying to wait in a merch line or getting like a drink or something.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that first time I saw Bad Bunny in the arena was like,
that was when he had
very
the truck,
few,
right?
Yeah, but like, dude, the noise was just deafening, dog.
Really?
When he comes out on the truck and everyone's like, dude, that was like, I thought that motherfucker was Michael Jackson.
Double fucking earplugs for that.
Nico Jackson, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, it was
Miguel,
yeah. No, it was sick. I haven't been listening to the album as much because Naomi Sharon dropped an album. She's like the first like female signing to OVO. Dude, you gotta hear this chick's music. Bro.
Is that gas?
Dude, I thought she sounded like Sade, and then some other dude I follow on Twitter tweeted it. It was like a mix of Sade and Thames and somebody else.
Oh my god!
And I was like, okay, I'm not the only one who thinks like there's Sade vibes
level
here.
of like,
dude, and that's like the highest
Magnum
comparison.
opus.
No, dude, it's just
like
the music is just incredible.
Damn.
Yeah, I just really like that project. It's really fucking good.
I'll have to check it out, bro.
And it's like 12 songs, not too long. You know,
And
the
it doesn't
vibes
have
are nice.
the flop of a Bad Bunny Drake collab.
Yeah, that definitely does not.
You
She has a song with
understand.
Majid Jordan where that's where I really like felt the Sade vibes.
Yeah.
I think she's nice with it.
But yeah, dude, the tickets are so expensive, but it's okay because it's during Labor Day weekend.
I mean,
that's ARC weekend.
yeah, I mean, dude, he's like a big act.
No,
like,
I get it.
Any big act where it's like, yo, this is a global superstar.
Even as bad as the Drake tickets were pretty much just as bad, but I'm pretty sure it's like 400 for nosebleeds for Bad Bunny.
I wouldn't be surprised.
1,000 plus. Like that's just crazy as like a festival goer. You pay for so many fucking acts, so many like things, and this is just like you pay to pull up to the fucking arena and just see this dude perform for 2 hours.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm sure it's dope.
I mean, dude, 2 hours for like music is fire.
No, I know it's
That's
a lot. It's a lot for a live act.
And I think Bad Bunny puts on a good show.
Of course, I'm sure you'll have.
Would I say the prices are justified? You know, probably not.
Yeah, but
also, a lot of festivals, I feel like a lot of times you're going there for like one or two artists. Like the other ones are cool because it's like, oh, I haven't seen this guy, I'll go see him. But like that's not the selling point.
Yeah.
You know, like the selling point is the headliner.
It's 1,000. Like I wouldn't mind paying like 300 to go see Bad Bunny, but sit in a decent area, not 300 to go sit in the rafters.
Yeah, no, I mean, it sucks that like the prices are like that, but
yeah, Ticketmaster, bro.
No, but it also motherfuckers scoop it up and then try to resell it, and that's the real
even
problem.
Worse,
it's not even Ticketmaster. It's the
really
resell,
fuck you.
So that shit sucks. But yeah, well, we're getting to
he's no
sports.
Taylor Swift. Yeah, we can.
You're right.
Yeah, I better be, bitch.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the MLB real quick. Damn, the World Series is exactly what I wasn't expecting.
Phillies fucking choked it, right?
Yeah, Phillies choked it and Stros choked it.
Well, I mean, Stros didn't really choke it because they were leading
but they
comeback.
lost. Yeah. They lost in Game 7.
Yeah, that's true. They came back all the way and then lost. Oh yeah, that's right. But is it really at home? Because dude, when you look in the crowd, like it's not all orange.
It's Texas.
Yeah, there's some Ranger fans in the
Texas,
crowd.
So I'm sure
I feel like there's more
who infiltrated
Stros?
it.
Yeah,
way more Stros. But this was the first time ever in any baseball series where the away team won all 7 games.
Whoa.
Fucking crazy, bro.
That's pretty sick.
The Road Dogs.
When does the World Series start?
I think probably like tomorrow or I don't know. Maybe
I'll actually watch the World Series. Yeah, it is tomorrow. At 8:03.
Diamondbacks Rangers, the most random. Whoever wins it is just like a total dark horse. If the Diamondbacks win it, even don't get me wrong, the Rangers were definitely dark horse vibes. But dude, if the D-backs win it, that's crazy. They barely got in a game over the Marlins.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like they were almost tied. Like they were like literally, I think, 1 game over.
MLB playoffs bracket. Yeah, because they weren't a wild card team, right?
They were.
Oh, they were. Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, they were. Yeah, exactly. They were 1 game below the Marlins. I'm pretty sure.
Wow, what a run, dude! Holy shit.
So to go through that, I mean,
they had to go through the Dodgers and Philly.
Exactly. So those are
and obviously that's Milwaukee.
Yeah. Obviously didn't have to face the Braves, but all in all, a bunch of great teams.
Bro.
Obviously, I think Houston might have been a tougher chore to beat them, but Texas's lineup is all right. Like, don't get me wrong, a couple of their players helped me out in fantasy, but all in all, I mean, it's pretty even playing field. It's gonna come down to who's got the dog in them. So that'll be cool.
Yeah.
But definitely something. We're in that one period of sports where all 4 sports are going
know,
at
it's
once.
glorious, dude.
It's beautiful.
Basketball's back. It's fucking incredible.
Hockeying. Basketball is fucking back. Not that you've been watching Mr. Spider-Man.
Can I go take a piss?
Yeah, let's
if you want to take a break. So yeah, hoops is back. The world's in a good place.
Yeah, except for
better place.
Except for who's starting on the Heat.
Oh, Kyle. All right, yeah. I mean, Did not take a shot until when, like the fourth quarter or some shit?
Yeah, 0 points, 2-2-2 or something like that. Just, bro, you gotta get him out of the rotation. You have to at least make him a bench player, dude. I'm sorry. Honestly, I know it was only 13 minutes, but I'd rather see Jaime out there. He's decent enough with the ball in his hands. You have a couple guys who could have the ball in their hands too.
Dude, I like Kyle, but to not shoot, that's like some Ben Simmons shit. You know, like, why can't you just let it fly?
He's just been such a fucking sore the last year plus.
It's
So it's just...
It's weird, man. And look, we'll see how he does next game. Jaime looked good. I mean, he was 3 for 3. Had an assist or two.
A couple steals.
Yeah.
Bro, he just looks clean, man. He honestly does look like a white Jimmy.
Yeah, I mean, dude, the pump fake is like... It's cool because he has like... He has a Luka shit where I'm not comparing the two and saying he's like fucking Luka, but he could play the game at his own pace. Like, he doesn't have to be the fastest guy on the court, and he'll still be effective. And
that's a good
impact the game. He looks nice, man. He looked. I mean, I want to see more.
Yeah, exactly.
Give us more.
That's what I mean.
We need more Jaime Jaquez, Spo. That's all we want.
Don't get me wrong. We're gonna get Jay Rich in the rotation soon,
which is cool. Yeah,
Haywood,
cool as well.
But come on, you gotta find a way to get him out there, bro.
Let the rug spread his wings, bro. You know, we gotta give him the hero treatment. You know.
Yeah, we need that, dude. He needs to play every game at some point.
And Bam was even saying, like, you know. Bam and Tyler came out at like 19. They only did 1 year of college. Like Jaime did was a 4-year like guy.
3, I think. But
yeah 3. Like he's older. He's not 19. Older, yeah. You know. I mean, he's a big dude. He looks big out there. Like he looks like a stretch 4 type shit.
Yeah, I know. That's what I love about it.
But like a stretch 4 that can move.
Solid, but
yeah.
Like I don't mind K-Love being in the rotation, but there's gonna be a couple games or an injury or whatever, and to have even the option of another guy who's like a little sizey because he's kind of big, Jaime.
I'm kind of sad we didn't get to see any Jovic.
Yeah, but I kind of saw the writing on the wall. He was like,
I know.
They'd both get minutes in the preseason, and then Jovic would be like 1 for 4 with a couple points and a board, and then Jaime would have like 12 and like 2 or something like that. It just like looked like, you know, he's just not. He's not ready to be like a real contributor, I don't think, unfortunately.
And dude, Jaime with the up and under was interesting.
Bro, there was one where that shit was spinning around the rim for like fucking...
Yeah, I know, the floater.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I mean, you know, another NBA season. Bam looked aggressive, which was cool. There was some shots he took where I was like, what the fuck are you doing? But he's taking shots. I'll take
he also
it,
hit like a nice like quarter ender or buzzer beater ender.
Yeah. Jimmy's gonna Jimmy as long as he's, you know, Jimmying when he's out there.
Hero's shot wasn't falling that much, so like there's room for.
Yeah, but Hero's kind of like a microwave player.
Yeah,
you know?
But at the end of the day, come on, Lowry plus a couple picks.
Give us Harden,
dude. Enough.
I know you want Harden because Harden hasn't been playing. You heard how he showed up to the jet to like fly to the away games, and they were like, nah. They like bounced him.
So trade him. Like that's just so dumb.
Yeah, I know.
If you're gonna be that toxic that you can't even let him come on the squad.
Is he gonna play next game or?
Late, but, the whole thing would be if he plays on Saturday or if he plays after the 2 games. I think that might be
because supposedly he was taking care of his mother. That's what I heard.
Bro, if that's the truth, then come on, man, let him back on the fucking.
I mean,
team.
I know they said he was in Houston, and you know, Harden's. A special person in Houston.
He has the keys.
Someone say he's the VIP in certain places.
He has the keys to the biddy.
Yeah,
he has the keys to the biddies, not the city.
I don't know any strip clubs in Houston, but I'm sure he knows all of them.
Oh yeah, you bet.
Yeah, no, I mean if that's true, like that's fucked.
Yeah.
And another supposedly, Daryl Morey sent him a text and he was just like, "Fuck you."
I mean, hating Daryl Morey is A-okay by me.
Yeah, I have no qualms with that. I'm just throwing out shit I've seen.
The contract's gonna end. Just bring him out.
Yeah.
Bring him out.
I want to see how that saga goes. Because if you're not gonna let him play, then you gotta trade him. Because what are you doing?
It's the whole thing is they want Terrence.
Supposedly he doesn't want to go to the Clippers.
Really? Oh
my
God! If that's the case,
he wants to go to a contender where he could contribute.
Come on, he's got to come to us, dude. Enough. This would be the perfect. You get him without giving up any of the key pieces. Maybe you give up Lowry and Jovic and a pick or 2. You do that,
I'd be down.
you got something.
A year Harden, I'll take it.
Come
Let's see what he can
on.
do.
And regular season Harden, let's go. Get us that 1 seed. Get us away
Dude,
from
all I
Harden.
know is that 3% body fat Harden would be the best player in the league.
But that's always been the case. I mean, look at Russ, dude. Russ looked great last night. I mean, granted, it was against Portland, but...
Yeah, there was a photo of Scoot watching Russ Duncan, and he's just smiling because that's like his favorite player growing up or some
and
shit.
Scoot looked rough to start. Got cool. He heated up
Rookie.
towards the end.
He's gonna.
He'll be fine. I mean, dude, Chet had a rough game. Fucking Wemby watch.
Chet got crossed up by Drummond.
I know, but come on.
Yeah,
Drummond.
it's
He's an NBA like long time vet.
Yeah,
Welcome to the
and
league. Look-
Drummond with the Pistons was a
yeah,
force.
we'll let Chet be considered a rookie. He doesn't count in the
the red
category
shirt
of
rookie.
non-rookies.
Wemby, I mean, dude,
But
it's
yeah,
like
Wemby watch. If he was not in foul trouble, I think he would have had a fucking monstrous game. He still kind of did. His line looked good, but guess what? Did you see it all? Same points, same field goals as Tim Duncan in his first game.
Another thing too.
Something crazy, but dude, those few minutes in the fourth where
Bro,
he put together 9 points was just like he can be really, really lethal.
Yeah.
And you saw him defensively playing with the four. He had the 3 fouls and then the 4 fouls and then the 5, and every time you'd see him playing defensively a little.
Yeah,
and
the fact
still
that
would
he
come
didn't
up with a
foul
big-
out.
Yeah, he'd
was
still
impressive.
come up with a big defensive play here and there. A lot of them you could tell if he's playing with no fouls. If he has no fouls at halftime, he's gonna be fucking dominating. That's how I feel. You know what I mean? Like, cause he looked a little hesitant with that.
Yeah, I mean, dude, when it comes to like, there's like few players I've seen that like when you watch them play, it's like, oh, this guy's like a difference maker in terms of a sense where it's like nobody plays like this guy.
Yeah, and to do like
It's like Curry, LeBron, Kobe.
But even then, all those guys, it was like, it took them a couple years to get to that
Yeah,
level. Don't get me wrong.
yeah.
Rookie LeBron was a beast, but rookie LeBron wasn't like fucking
and
scaring every single.
Not
You know
only
what I
that,
mean?
but it's like there was kind of comparisons. Steph, not really, because Steph was the first one to like launch it from 30.
Yeah.
But in terms of everyone else, there was comparison. Dude, like Wemby is just never seen anything
He
like
has like
ever.
a rough start to his career, 15-6-2.
Yeah, like he had a
couple
bad
of
game, and you look at his game, it's like the box scores filled up, and you watch the game, and it's like he's a contributor. I mean, dude, the fans, when he got that dunk on the fast break, the fans went crazy. I haven't seen the Spurs fans go that crazy since they were playing the Heat. When we were the Heat.
They're just gonna be a fun team to watch this year. Trey Jones, Vassell.
Yeah, I drafted
Kelvin.
Trey. Dude, I like this year in terms of fantasy.
I definitely wish I got Trey in the league.
Yeah, this year in terms of fantasy, I kind of just drafted guys I guess would like to watch play. I didn't even like. I mean, you kind of paid for it, so I was kind of like, let's see who we could get. I didn't really like give 2 fucks, you know.
Good thing because if you would never have picked Randall if you wanted to get guys you could watch. I'm there watching the Knicks game like, God, I fucking hate this guy. And then I go and look in the box score. Oh, he has 15, 11, and 8 with 3. What do you call it?
He has a triple-double, and it's the worst basketball I've ever seen.
Like, I would die to never see a Knicks game.
Yeah, if there's anyone who fails the eye test, it's Randall. Except when he's doing the step back 3. Then you're like, ooh.
He'll flash it. I mean, dude, I've always been in love with Randall ever sinst I saw him play.
He
at
just has
the
crackhead
Lakers.
energy.
Like, yeah, I always loved
very
the
cracky.
crackhead energy, but bro, when I went to that Lakers game in LA, it was against the Heat. Bro, Randall went to the bench, and this like older black lady who was like clearly a season ticket holder goes, oh yeah, he going to the bench. Watch this. He'll be back in a minute. Bro, I swear to God, it was like 24 seconds or like 46 seconds of game time. Randall's back out there. And he looked like such a beast. Like, I don't know. I just loved it.
I love like
And the fans were all like, oh yeah, Julius.
I love like the older people who just hit you with the yeah, peep game. Let me, yo, young fella. Let me,
let me let you in on a little Lakers secret.
Just in case you didn't
Randall
know.
plays 44 minutes a game.
Yeah.
But nah, and my one saving grace in watching that Knicks game was I did scoop Emmanuel quickly off the waivers, and he looks fucking pretty nice. Not gonna lie.
Dude,
He might be
why
my
is he
pick
not
for
the
sixth
sixth?
man.
Yeah, why is he not? It's like, what's the deal? Just give
You
him
know,
the reins for the second unit.
I
That's
kind of
it.
well, no, he is.
Okay.
He is
cool.
the sixth man, but he was the runner up last year for sixth man
What?
of the year. Yeah, that's why I
Second?
think he can
Oh,
low key
shit.
if he gets that jump.
I'd love to see him take that leap. I think that kid can fucking hoop, bro.
Bro, I know. I've
Kid's
always
nice.
loved him. A
You
Kentucky
know,
product.
he
that's
would be starting if
someone who I wanted us to
fucking
get.
if Jalen wasn't such a whale, but
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
wait.
you know, he's
no,
just
they
like
should
the
be
best
starting
point
next
guard.
to each other. The problem
Best
is
point guard
they
in the
go-
conference.
No, it's because they start Grimes.
oh yeah, but that makes more sense. Grimes defensively is probably better.
And it's probably they like staggering it. You get 24 points off the bench. Like that's a fucking legitimate thing.
And dude, Grimes, like, if he could get the shot going, dude, that's another microwave guy where, dude, if he lets it fly,
he showed up a little late in that game, so
it was the Rising Stars game. Like, dude, he hit like
yeah.
at least 5.
The only reason I
threes,
can't
you know?
completely trust that is remember how good Bogdan looked, Bogdanovich.
How good did Dion look against fucking Tim Hardaway Jr.?
Oh
You know, what about that matchup? Like, yeah, I know, but I think
nothing's
Grimes could
ever
be
been better than
contributor.
Wall and Blake Griffin being on the same team
I
together.
know,
And him
that
throwing
alley-oop,
that-
oh, jeez Christ, bro.
the slam alley.
Core nostalgia NBA moments. That's what that
So,
fucking is. Yeah.
Some Twitter thotty comes out on a podcast, says she got her ass ate by an NBA player. Who do you think it was?
She
Or
said
no,
they had won
she,
the
She
chip.
ate his ass.
She
My
ate
bad.
his ass. The dude was like, yo, I got to bounce because I got a game or whatever. Stay here, do whatever you want. Order room service, treat yourself. You got to be out at like 4 because that's checkout
They
time.
had won the chip.
And then when she woke up, she went to the bathroom, turned on the lights, and realized that she got pink eye
Okay.
from eating his ass. Now, if they had won the chip, it would be the Nuggets.
Well, maybe it wasn't this year.
That's the only problem. They didn't say what year she.
So it would have been either the Nuggets, the Bucks, or the Warriors.
I would assume it's more recent. You know, I think Barstool was the one who. Oh, I sent it in the chat.
I think it could have been.
Oh, this. Did I? No, I sent it in Cackles. Yeah.
From all those 3 teams, the guy who's most Wadey, because you know Wade loves getting his talent tossed. I would say probably Jordan Poole.
A lot of people are saying it's fucking Michael Porter Jr.
That was gonna be my guess from the Nuggets. I swear to God.
It's so fucking funny.
MPJ gives me that vibe too, even though he's 6'10".
Yeah, I mean, what? We're all the same height when we're laying down, you know.
Now when you're standing up getting your ass eaten, you didn't. Wasn't that how she painted it?
Nah, not like that.
That's how it seemed.
I mean, if he was standing up, like,
She's just
she
standing
could
up
just be
too.
on. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
She's just standing up too.
Get back to his hotel room, and we don't even have sex. He just makes me eat his ass, and then he comes, which is great. So he has to leave in the morning.
Yo, shout out to her. She's a giver. Yeah, and then she said the shit I already said.
So yeah,
so she
it
didn't
was-
say what year.
You're right. It was either MPJ or Draymond.
But
What are the next?
butt
is
crack.
it-
I mean, it's just, you know.
Well, yeah, my OG guess was gonna be Dwight, and that actually
Yeah.
does line up with 2000 or 2020.
I mean,
but nah, Dwight's
yeah,
getting his
but
ass eaten by
she's
other
a chick,
types.
so
Yeah.
it doesn't work out. If it was a guy, maybe I'd be like, yeah, it's probably Dwight. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, dude, just to like come out on a pod and say that shit is crazy.
That's yeah. Well, at least this one's not as degrading as the
Selena
The-
Powell,
the
was it
Suns
Selena?
one.
No, it was some
her
other chick.
friend.
Yeah, I don't remember. her name.
blow the whole team thing.
Yeah. No,
That was a lot.
it was a blow bang. Like,
Yeah,
that's
you're right.
fucking crazy. Yeah.
More
but,
power to her. That was the Suns though.
That was the Suns.
that was for sure. the
Everyone
Suns.
knows that shit. Yeah, and then speaking of Dwight, dude. So we watched the
If
reaction
I-
video,
so
the response
it
video.
waited until because there had always been rumors about Dwight's sexuality, but they didn't really explode until he was out of the league.
Which is kind of crazy.
Do you
isn't
remember
it?
that though? It was like he wasn't playing, and it was like lower back problems and stuff like that. So it seemed like it was
How
like,
low?
like anal problems.
How low is this back problem?
But I think it was just that he was trying to like duck low while that was happening.
Yeah.
Finished out his career, got a championship with the Lakers.
Went to Taiwan Interesting choice, to say the least. Yeah, I mean, it didn't. I pulled up the article and they didn't really go into details about.
Yeah. The whole thing is just don't worry about what he's putting inside someone. That's
Which is like he's not wrong if there wasn't like sexual assault allegation, because like, dude, if Dwight's gay, who gives a fuck? That makes you know. But if some guy, some person said you sexually assaulted them, then it's kind of like we gotta worry about
intentional infliction of emotional damage and false imprisonment. So it seems like it was definitely bad, but it doesn't seem like it was like straight up like sexual assault. Like,
dude, how scary must
this isn't AB bad.
No.
Right? I mean, it's probably bad.
I mean, dude, he's also 6'10". Imagine like
I don't know if false
being in a room
entails.
alone with this motherfucker.
I don't know if false imprisonment.
That would be scary, dog. Yeah, I don't know what that fucking means either. But like, dude, 6'10" Dwight Howard, where it's like, yo, let me suck your cock.
Yeah, but like, you're like, why, Dwight? Why me?
I mean, I loved you on Orlando, but not that much.
You're just my type.
I like little white boys.
That sounds so fucked up, by the way. Okay.
I say boy because everyone's small compared to Dwight.
Of course. Trust me.
He's a 7-footer, quote unquote. Yeah, wild. That's kind of it. I mean, I tried finding more, but there wasn't really much. Hopefully it didn't happen because
he cut back heavy. Yeah, let's just hope that he was not falsely imprisoning someone. And
is that like kind of like the Louis shit?
Maybe.
Where it's like, I'm gonna block the door and you gotta like.
Yeah, like something. That's what that's reminding me of.
Okay. Yeah, because it falls in prison. I was like, what? You put him in jail? Like,
or maybe just like making someone feel helpless. Just emotional distress. That could just be toxicity. So I don't really know about that.
I mean, I would definitely be emotionally distressed if that shit happened to me. Because
but I'm assuming it's like to someone who was like wanting to be there in that room. So.
Yeah, I mean, who fucking knows?
At least to some extent.
Stephen A. did a thing about it.
Oh, I'm sure he did.
I always, dude, I'm so curious because I always see clips of Stephen A.'s pod, but I don't know the views on it. Like, does he do numbers?
Probably. I mean.
Let me see. Whoa, oh my God, so loud.
He's yelling at you. Decent.
Well, I mean, he just started it too. Let's see
the fact that he has that many subs, though. I mean, yeah, I'm sure they're all funneling from multiple sources.
Yeah, I mean,
but it's still nice.
Did you see what Stephen A. said about the vibrator to Molly?
What?
Something about like, her phone was vibrating, and he's like, is that your vibrator or something? Like, it was strange. It was like, that thing is vibrating. Like, I don't know. It was cringe.
That is weird. I mean, Stephen A. gets a little too much leash, and I'm sure this podcast hasn't helped. Let's be real.
I mean, dude, in terms of like who brings in the most money for ESPN, if it's not Pat McAfee, it's definitely Stephen A.
Yeah, it has to be, right?
I would assume so. I mean, dude, he's everywhere. He's doing everything. Like he's a workhorse.
Grinding like that forever for them. Bro.
Yeah, so, he's getting 10 mil. Ooh.
Real quick into the Finns. The loss against the Eagles was tough, but not gonna lie, the brotherly shove is a horse shit.
Oh, and the refs
up for days.
Oh my
the
God,
refs. That was a fucking shit show. One of the refs was from Philly, pretty much. Scumbag.
Oh shit.
I'm sorry, the tush push needs to be fucking banned. That shit is ridiculous.
What? It's
the fact that we easily should have gotten out of that fucking quarter down one score, and the fact, or it was something like that. It was like we were right there neck and neck with them. Tush push. That's it. It was over.
Yeah, that like it's so fucking unguardable. Like,
it's ridiculously unguardable. We were just sitting there and they did it 3 times in a row, and I was just like,
they couldn't do anything. It was crazy.
The brotherly shove can shove it. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it wasn't like, it wasn't like one of those games where I was like, oh, the Dolphins can't compete with like top tier teams. Like we were in it the whole game. Like a couple of like missed calls, and there was a lot of missed calls on our end. There was guys getting hit, like grabbed by their fucking thing, choked. A lot of fucking no calls on holdings on their offensive line.
Yeah,
Like,
it
it
was
was
a lot
just-
of fuckery.
Yeah,
A lot of
like, and
fuckery.
we're getting called for everything. So it was like,
I know,
when it's that big of a discrepancy, I'm sorry.
Didn't
like,
they have like?
It's not like they're letting this guy play here, letting that guy play there. It's like, it was just all of them were glaring on their end.
I mean, Philly didn't really have any penalties. Like,
It had like 0 into like the third quarter.
and we had a bunch.
9 or some shit at one point. It was.
I mean, I said this weeks ago, but I want to see the defense healthy because it's like
Getting Ramsey back could be
we're not
dope,
locked
bro.
down, but the defense always does something that can help like change the momentum.
Yeah.
There was a pick 6.
Yeah,
Right?
They did,
They're-
and okay, if AJ Brown doesn't get those like one
That
catch,
guy's a monster though.
like, but if you
He's
have
sick.
Jalen there, like that, maybe he's winning some of those. Maybe not
Yeah.
every play, but he's winning half of them,
Yeah.
or even a third more than the next guy. That's huge, you
Mm-hmm.
know. So it's gonna be exciting to have him back.
Yeah, supposedly he's gonna be ready to go for Sunday.
Although he said it was the news to him, and that Adam Schefter was like jumping the gun. Some shit.
That's so
But
annoying.
regardless,
What's up with Sheffield? He
we'll have
always
him
doing
back
that.
soon. I know, because he's
He always
Mr.
wants to
First.
scoop.
He's
Yeah, he
Mr.
always wants
First
to
doing the
scoop.
fucking gritty,
Yeah.
like old times.
Fucking-
But besides that, the fact that the Bills dropped the game to the Pats, you got to win. You got to
Beautiful.
beat the Pats this week, no doubt. It's home. The boys are playing. Tyreek's playing. Get
Yeah.
out there and do your thing. Tyreek's the most fun wide receiver to watch in the game.
It's dude, we've never seen a wide receiver like that at his size, dude.
No,
right? It's
no
like,
way.
I mean, you
have
could compare
guys-
him to Calvin Johnson,
You have
but
guys
Calvin
with
was a
the size,
monster.
Like maybe like the closest would be like AB. Jerry Rice was a little smaller, but like the
But even
level,
then, AB was like what 5'11", maybe
I
5'10",
think. Yeah.
maybe. But like, I mean, dude, you see Reek out there, and it's like a child in pads. Like,
No,
not even
it's-
trying to shit on him. He's just very small,
It's
but he's
something
such a
else,
game
dude.
changer.
You gotta change it to NFL.
Oh, I
This
was
guy's
like,
on a basketball reference.
dude, because whenever I put like anything reference, it just
Yeah, it just goes
immediately,
straight to it.
yeah, because that's the one I be looking at most.
Of course.
Yeah,
5'10".
yeah.
But you know
that's
what I mean? No,
thought.
just the way Tyreek wins, he's open every fucking play.
Every
Tua throws
play,
these
bro.
curve balls into like random holes where he's at.
I don't buy that.
5'10". Yeah, he's probably more like 5'9".
Yeah, I'd believe 5'9".
But either way, I mean, dude, he looks more dominant than AB. Like the fact that he's done it for 10 years like this
Yeah.
now. AB had a 4-year stretch where he was one of the best receivers in the game. This has been like literally he was playing with fucking Alex Smith getting fucking huge fucking touchdowns. Like it's just like
Yeah, I do remember that. That's pretty funny.
so. But it's cool to have him on the fins, man. You're not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, it's because
Yeah,
like,
AB's peak was huge. Unfortunately, he had to get fucking
wow, this like run,
yeah.
fucking nuts, dude.
Unfortunately, his CTE had to win.
Yeah, it's pretty
As it
unfortunate.
does, but
Yeah, no, Reeks, I mean, he's one of the most exciting players in football. And in terms of like players that's not quarterback, because obviously Pat Mahomes is just,
yeah,
I'd probably say it's Reek. I mean, dude, what he does is nuts.
yeah.
It's so.
Bro, I just want to say at RC Cola there was a fucking like one of the stages of 3 points. There was a Dolphins logo or a Dolphins billboard that was like right in the fucking side of it, and it was just like staring at us the whole weekend. And at one point, someone had a balloon up that was a dolphin, like
No
an
way.
actual dolphin balloon, just like floating in the
That's
fucking
cool.
sea of people.
Yeah,
So it was always fins up. It's okay. We dropped the game to the Eagles. We get right. We keep fins upping.
yeah, I mean, our only 2 losses have come to the Eagles and the Bills.
Yeah. So
Now the Bills look like shit, but
yeah. So
everyone.
maybe we get the dub on the next one.
We'll
And
see.
You gotta
And
beat a couple of big teams.
don't
Take
we-
out one of the Cowboys or the Chiefs. You know.
Don't we play the Chiefs in like 2
In
weeks or
Germany
something?
though, we need the freak Germany game.
That's terrible.
Yeah, it's better than going to Arrowhead though.
Yeah, and it's better. I mean, I feel like it would work for us because we're East Coast, they're West Coast. Their plight is longer.
CT, but yeah,
Yeah.
something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. But yeah, no, it's fun times regardless to be a Fins fan, comparatively speaking.
I know, man. It's
So tell me about your 3.5 hour movie.
Flowers of the Killer Moon, bro. Kogi, nice. Dude, it didn't feel that long. I'll be
Really?
honest. The only reason I was checking my phone wasn't to be like, oh, I gotta get the fuck out of here. I was just like, what time are we at? And, like,
No, I feel
you know,
that. I was doing that during fucking Oppenheimer. You know, just kind of okay. I'm at an hour and 20. left,
Yeah.
or
Like, how is
whatever.
the story progressing? What's gonna happen?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, interesting. Because like Scorsese always is doing like some mafia shit or mob shit.
Of course.
And this was like such a pivot because it's like about Native Americans, the Oshai. I think I pronounced that correctly. The tribe, and it was really well done. I mean, dude, the shake was really good. Leo was good, and I thought De Niro was probably the best one.
Really?
Because it's like, dude, he played the part so well, and like Leo was good. But like every time De Niro's on the screen, you're kind of like, this motherfucker, you know. And like Leo, you're like, this motherfucker, but there's hope that like he maybe makes the right decision.
But De Niro is just cold blooded, like dickhead.
Cold blooded, and like, you know, he's trying to be buddy, but like he's always saying something that just like rubs you the wrong way. And you're like, this guy's like,
nah, snake, I'm definitely gonna check it out. It just wasn't time. A couple days after 3 points.
Yeah, and to be honest, I don't think it's a film you need to see in theater.
Yeah, it's like one of those where you just gotta watch the movie at one point. I mean,
you should definitely watch a movie because it's, you know, it's just a cool movie. It's interesting and it's based on like a true story and there's a lot of shit there. Dude, there was like some scenes where there was like the audience like audibly was like, what? Like groan.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because I mean, dude, it was a lot of fuck shit happening.
So it sounds like more like it was his 12 Years a Slave, not Avatar, like you said.
Yeah, I guess that Avatar because length.
Yeah, I know.
But wasn't the original Avatar about them getting displaced by the humans? So kind of goes. You bastard! You're trying to sell I mean, the whites were coming in, you know. Yeah, no, and it's crazy. Yeah, the portrayal was like really intense, and then I don't want to talk about the next thing, but there was like a decision he made like towards the end of the movie, which I thought was interesting. Yeah, man, and dude, at the end, you're kind of just like hoping, like, you know, because like, I don't know, you want to see the guy not be like a piece of shit,
of course,
you know, but whatever.
Sometimes it's
interesting movie, man. Interesting. There wasn't like any part where there was like a few shots where it's like, oh, this looks nice on the screen, but you know, it wasn't like Maverick or Avatar where you should see it like on its massive. You could watch it at home and still enjoy it and get everything.
Dope.
Definitely, you should watch it. I don't know if I'd call it
I
a
love
must
Scorsese's,
watch, but it's definitely a good film. Yeah. Definitely a good film.
So it's more in the Irishman type category for his movies?
Yes, but I mean, don't get me wrong. There was some scenes in The Irishman where I love.
Yeah, of course.
But the movie as a whole, I like this one over that one. But in terms of just like little scenes where it's like this moment, I think Irishman was better. But there were some crazy moments. Now that I think of it, there was some fuck shit happening there. And then like there was like a surprise actor at the end where I had no idea they were involved. I was like, what the fuck? Damn, and you know, it was cool. It's a good movie, man. I mean, Scorsese don't fucking miss.
Yeah, come on.
And it gets interesting because the dude's like 80 and he's like, I feel like now I'm just starting to figure out filmmaking, and which is like, what?
Insane.
Yeah.
No. Not that he has any classics or anything.
Yeah, I feel like there's some things he does where he wouldn't have done that shit before, you know?
Yeah.
And gets really interesting. And there was a thing. The cool thing was before the movie, like, did you watch Maverick in theater?
Yeah.
You know how like Tom Cruise like was like, oh, thanks for watching the movie.
Yeah.
Like he did one of those things.
Oh shit! So it's kind of like a Scorsese homie ass experience.
Yeah. I mean, because it wasn't gonna be gonna be a theatrical run because when it comes to the production, Paramount didn't want to like fund the whole shit, so then they went to Apple. They got it funded, and then they did like some little deal there where Paramount was like, okay, we could do a theatrical push and we don't have to fund the entire shit. Like, remember, it was only gonna be like an Apple exclusive.
Yeah.
But it got the theatrical release. Yeah, it's a cool movie. Definitely recommend it. It was cool, man. I had like stopped drinking like any liquid like 6:30, like 2 hours before, because I didn't want to take a piss. And it was like I sat through the whole thing and wasn't like, oh, this is dreadful.
Yeah,
which was surprising because I was pretty fucking worried.
And 3.5 hours.
That's a trek, you know.
That's a long ass movie.
But it was cool, man. I liked it. That was good. Didn't blow me away.
But
it's cool.
Sounds like it. Yeah. But no, I'm kind of slow pacing one piece of it. I'm at like 640 something, so definitely a lot less. But I mean, come on, it was 3 points a weekend and shit.
Yeah, I have a episode of Gen V I need to watch that I haven't gotten to. Maybe I'll watch it tonight. I don't know.
Nice.
Yeah, I just haven't done anything but play Spider-Man.
It's okay, bro. It's Halloween weekend. You can put on a
so
Spider-Man
fucking
mask
good.
and play Spider-Man if you want. That's all you need.
I might just do it. Honestly, yeah. If I didn't have the fucking concert on Saturday, I'd probably do it.
Well, you can still do it.
I'll probably just show up there in a Spider-Man outfit.
What you thought this was?
With my camera. I'm Peter Parker, bitch. Yeah.
That's dope. Well, happy Halloween to everyone. It's Tuesday.
Yes.
If you haven't seen Hubie Halloween now's the time to do it.
Yeah, at some point in the weekend, I'm making that happen.
It's goofy,
maybe tomorrow.
It's fun.
We'll see. I definitely gotta watch it before
it ends. Before the vibes end.
Yeah, you gotta watch it because there's dude, Hulu always does Halloween big, and I never participate in it. And I feel so bad because like they'll do like an entire page where it's just like Halloween shit, like dive in, and I never.
You're just like, nah, sorry.
I'm just like, I'll watch.
I'm playing Spidey.
Yeah. No, I haven't really been watching shit.
Nah, it's chilling. But it's okay because we can't all have fucking the stars of Breaking Bad bartending our fucking parties. Nah, I know that they probably did it as like a marketing thing with their.
Yeah, because they have the Dos Hombres Mezcal. Yeah. They had something like that at Oasis.
Oh yeah, I do.
They had a little event and they were like bartending. Yeah. So I mean, dude, that's just a big look.
That's dope. You're there at Drake's party, fucking.
Yeah, and then he had
rubbing elbows.
Dude, he had a sick caption about it where he's talking about Michael Jackson, I guess, Breaking Bad, and I don't know. I'd like to try their fucking shit just to see what it's like.
We could do it one day. A little
yeah. Definitely a super flex though. Like definitely a flex.
Party. We'll make it to a Drake party one
day.
But
yeah, some people were like, "Oh, these guys are like working for Drake." Like, dude, this is fucking Walter White and Jesse Pinkman, bro.
Making drinks for you in the kitchen.
That's on fire, right? Yeah, they're like, oh, this shit goes well with this, and it seems like they actually know how to like. They know
dope.
what
it's
not
drinks and stuff.
Mixology. Yeah. It seems like they're really in it, which is dope.
That is dope. Let's cook.
Dude, I fucking love those guys. Yeah, man, they're fucking legends forever. Yeah, that's it, right?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy your Halloween. Hope you liked the 3-point story, some banter.
Yeah.
And
it was fun. I'm glad you had a good time.
Thank you,
bro. I was crying there in Spider-Man. Oh, no. Dude, there's actually a mission where I almost got teary-eyed.
No way.
Like, the story was just like... Because it was about life and, like, death and just, like, loved ones and shit. And this dude, let's just basically summarize it. The mission starts because this granddaughter is looking for her grandfather. She's like, I don't know where he went. Like, I fucking lost him. And you're like, oh, Spider-Man, I'll find him. Like, And then you just find him like in a park on this bench. And it's like in front of the statue and like this little lake. And he's just like, yeah, me and my wife used to come here before she passed.
Damn.
And, we would just talk, share stories, and just like, whatever, be together. And it's like, and since she's passed, like, I still come here and feel like I'm still with her.
Damn.
And I was like, oh shit.
Spidey getting deep.
Yeah, and he's like, I just lived a good life, man. And, if it ends now, it's cool, like, whatever. Yeah. Oh, and there was another mission like this where I think the dude was homeless or some shit. And then he liked feeding these birds, bro.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude, it was crazy. It's got like, dude, this is a Spider-Man game. Like, the fuck? And he's like, yeah, no, I like feeding the birds, but I want you to take him to this place, like in this pond, like across, and because I think that would be a better place for them to be. And then you come back to tell him, like, oh, yo, the birds are like in this little fountain now, whatever, and he's dead.
Jesus.
He's just in the ambulance, and they were like, so yeah, he kind of knew, like, that was just like it for him, and he was cool with it. And
that was his
like,
last wish.
Yeah, that didn't hit me out as hard. I was just like surprised, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of fucking sad and shit, because you just, the motherfucker died.
Of course.
But yeah, that dude, that shit about the grandfather was like, oh damn, that life shit when it goes like, I don't know, man. Sometimes I don't know, I just be thinking, I was like, damn. One day we're just gonna be dead.
Well, you gotta live moments to the fullest, baby.
You know, yeah, 100%, man. You know, and, appreciate your loved ones. You know, be kind. Care for one another, and you know that's really all you can
safe,
do.
baby.
Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. We're out until the next one. Peace the fuck out.